Today we're focusing on what it is that the new government needs to do for the retail sector. And joining in on the show, well, none other than Kishore Biyani, Group CEO of Future Group, and in some sense the poster boy of Indian retail. Mr. Biyani, thanks for taking time out for us. Let me begin by asking you, what's on top of your 100-day agenda for the new government?
I think to create a mood of positivity, to create a mood of enterprise, to create a mood of that there'll be a better and new and a prosperous India.
Mr. Biyani, let's try and get more out of you now. Do you think it's critical then that the government comes out with a clear roadmap on implementation of the goods and services tax, GST?
I think GST is going to be one of the biggest reforms according to me, and that will be the biggest game changer to bring a lot of informal economy into formal economy.
But how hopeful are you, sir, that GST will happen by 2015, given the kind of political polarization that we've seen over GST?
I think the understanding of GST as a game changer exists in everyone, and that's the way the economy has to move towards. And I see no reason where the logic and rationale has been understood by everyone. There is no reason why it will not be implemented.
Mr. Biyani, do you think that the new government should also ensure that there's, continuity in the FDI policy, especially in your sector when it comes to multi-brand retail?
I think unfortunately FDI in multi-brand retail has not been understood well, or rather we as a retailer or as industry players have not been able to communicate well to various regulatory bodies and various political parties, and we'll make a renewed effort with the new government in terms of making people understand what is retail, what is FDI, what is the competition, what are the SKUs where we compete with smaller players, and I think then the sense should prevail upon.
Since you're saying communication is needed, do you think that the new government can also consider taking a fresh look at the riders on FDI and multi-brand retail to make it a lot more attractive?
I'm nobody to comment on how the government works, but it's for us as an industry player to take to the government what we feel is right and what we feel is not so right.
So tell us then, Mr. Biyani, finally, what else can the government do to offer some sort of an impetus to the retail sector, especially to domestic players like you?
I think basically creating a level playing field, making the environment of prosperity to be all around us, which will entail people to spend more, which will drive retail as a business.
All right, Mr. Biyani, many thanks for taking time out for us there.
Thank you.